What is up, y'all boys? It's your boy Foothy MMA. Man, I don't even know what to say. This weekend we had UFC 322, Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev, and today, man, we're gonna be breaking down the results of UFC 322. This is this is an utter disappointment on my end. Worst predictor on MMA YouTube, Foothy MMA, went 8 for 6 on picks on this card. Terrible debut. Um, yeah, we're gonna start off with the main card. We're gonna break it down all the way to the early prelims, man. Starting off here with the main event. Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. Man, Islam Makhachev is the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Greatest of all time. The greatest fighter of all time. Above John Jones, above GSP, above everybody. Double champ Makhachev. I'm honestly kind of disappointed in myself for ever doubting him in the first place, but man, I did not expect this fight to go the way that it went. Islam,
Had his way with JDM.
um, when the fight started, Islam was opening up with some major calf kicks that it really looked like Jack wasn't prepared for. They were fucking up his movement. He was stumbling all over the place. And yeah, he couldn't land anything, it felt like. I mean, we're looking at the striking numbers here. 140 total strikes to 30. Starting off round one. Jack presses forward a little bit. I'm getting pretty excited. I'm like, man, Jack looks turned on. He looks switched on.
Pause, no diddle.
He's getting to it. Islam times a takedown, and that's the rest of the round. Round two, about the same thing happens. Islam gets Jack up against the cage. Jack reverses. He goes for a trip of his own and throws himself on the bottom like a fucking retard. Jack, man, what are we doing here? What was the game plan, Jack? Nah, but not in all seriousness, I can't put my boy JDM down too much. Like I said, unfortunate situation. His first title defense has to be against Islam Makhachev, the GOAT of the sport. Yeah, man. Like I said, I picked JDM in this fight. I picked him by round 4 or 5 TKO, and that just did not happen. Honestly, I was not expecting Islam to be Hamzat Chimaev maxing and just lay down on top of JDM for the whole fight, but that's what he did, and it worked. It was successful. Yeah, man, JDM did a pretty good job defending the submissions, but once he got on the ground, he was laid flat on his back, and there was no chance for him to scramble up. By round 3, 4, and 5, JDM, you could see the look change on his face, especially after round 3. It looked like he was about to cry out there, man. JDM looked like he was defeated. I remember round 5 starts, and they're showing Islam, he's chilling, not taking any deep breaths. He's vibing, man. He knows he got it in the bag. And the camera flips to JDM. He's got this distraught look on his face, like his dad just beat the fuck out of him or something. I mean, it's the type of fight, the type of loss that can really affect someone's mindset. We'll see how Jack bounces back in his next fight, but he looked very discouraged out there. In round 5, I knew it was over. I could have turned the fight off. I honestly probably should have. I was falling asleep in round 5. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I've watched this entire card from start to finish, but hey, Islam Makhachev's the GOAT. And at the end of the day, that's still a win for the sport because fuck John Jones. So Foothy MMA got this pick wrong, but what's next for Islam? Honestly, dude, I think the winner of Ian Gary versus Bilal Muhammad has to be the winner for or not. If Ian Gary wins, it has to be Ian Gary versus Islam Makhachev. If Ian Gary doesn't win, I guess we're doing Michael Morales versus Islam Makhachev, man. I guess we'll have to see how that fight goes. As for JDM, Shavkat maybe. We'll have to see how long JDM's out. I would like a kind of a quick turnaround. He didn't take any damage, same with Islam, but it's tough, man. It's rough. JDM definitely has some developing of his game to do. I mean, he's still young. He's like 29, but it didn't really look like he had a champion's mindset out there, man. He was getting dominated. It looked like he was about to pout and cry and go sit in the corner and ball up, but he didn't take the easy way out. So big respect to JDM, big respect to Islam, man. But yeah, hey man, moving on to the co-main bout. The same fucking shit, the same bullshit happened. Valentina Shevchenko gets the unanimous decision domination win against Zhang Weili. She holds her down for basically the whole fight. There's definitely some more action in there compared to the Islam JDM fight, but damn man. I really was expecting the main event, the co-main event to go differently. I was not expecting it to play out the way that it did, but that's the story of the game. Valentina looked good out there, man. She got the takedowns at will, basically. There was a clear strength advantage. Before this fight, I was really thinking, damn, Zhang Weili's quick, man. She's gonna be able to close the distance well. Um, but I shouldn't have doubted Valentina. She had a good game plan coming into it. She kept getting takedowns. Every time Zhang Weili would crash in, she would counter with a takedown, get her against the cage, and strength mogger. Basically, every round was the same. She would get her down about 3 minutes in, hold her in half guard, and that was about it, man. She landed some good head kicks. She landed some good kicks to the body. Song Wei Lee landed like the first good shot of the fight. And I remember telling my friend, he was like, dude, Valentina's gonna dominate, bro. Valentina's gonna dominate. I remember telling him, I'm like, ooh, Zong looks turned on, man. Look at this. Landed a good left down the pipe. That was the only good strike she landed for the rest of the fight. So, hey, dude, it's part of it. It's part of the game. Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, this card in total, we got two new goats of the sport, in my personal opinion. Valentina Shevchenko's got to be the WMMA goat after this fight. Especially, I was not expecting her to dominate the way that she did. And maybe you could bank it or hold it to a strength advantage, a size advantage. Zhang Weili looked really small. She is definitely not meant for the weight class. She's not meant to be a flyweight, but Shevchenko dominated.
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 Dominated, dude. Dominated. I mean, that's really it. She dominated and she retains her belt. What's next for her? Who fucking knows, man? Natalia Silva, I guess. Um, anyways, man, moving on to the featured fight of the card, bro. You see Big Foothy MMA going 0 for 3 on the top 3 fights of the card, bro. Absolutely pitiful performance from Foothy MMA and honestly from Sean Brady as well. Um, I really expected Sean Brady to shoot a lot earlier than he did. I mean, he shot one takedown, I think, and he got stuffed. Yeah, one takedown, he got stuffed pretty easily. Michael Morales just fucking walked him down and pieced him up, dude. Had his way with him. You could see Michael Morales landed one good shot, one good uppercut. It kind of it wobbled Sean Brady a good bit, and you could see him kind of light up like, ah, man, this dude ain't got nothing for me. And he just went out there, started winging punches, put combinations together well, and ended up putting Sean Brady out in the first round, man. There wasn't a lot of success on Sean Brady's end. You got to feel for the guy. I mean, he had a guaranteed title shot. He just submitted Leon Edwards, which obviously didn't age that well, but still at the time, that's Leon coming off of having the belt. So first man to finish Leon Edwards. He took a fight. He's a fighter's fighter. He took a fight and it didn't play off for him. He took a gamble and it didn't work out. So Michael Morales gets the finish in round one. I had Sean Brady by decision. As for what's next for Michael Morales, it's got to be the title shot unless Ian wins against Bilal, and I think if not, then should do Michael Morales versus Carlos Prates, maybe. Michael Morales versus, like, I mean, I already said Shavkat for JDM, but depending on when Shavkat comes back, that could be a good fight as well. As for Sean Brady, I have no fucking clue. Um, maybe Ian Garrett if he loses to Bilal. Uh, yeah, man, I don't really know. He definitely should take some time off though and recollect himself. Michael Morales looked huge out there for a welterweight. It looked like Sean Brady should be a fucking lightweight. I mean, Michael Morales was size mogging, dude. He's got kind of a zesty stance. I won't lie. He was looking a little bit like Jamal Hill out there. He was like, with his butt out, like just he had a low stance, but it worked. Sean Brady didn't get a single takedown. I think he spent way too much time on the feet in this fight, but it's the name of the game, man. You play risky games, you get knocked the fuck out. So Michael Morales by first round knockout. Beautiful performance, man. Moving on to the next fight. Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards. Now, see, this is the first fight that I got right of the whole fucking main card, bro. Well, not in that order, but going from the top to the bottom, this is the first fight I got right in the whole card. I don't know if you guys can tell. Pretty sick right now. My throat's fucked. I probably sound a little bit weird, but Brian doesn't stop. Foothy MMA is coming to the top. There you go. You're welcome for that little rhyme time. Anyways, man, Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards. First round, Leon comes out there and he's looking to grapple, bro. You talking all this shit about, oh man, UFC keeps giving me grapplers, man. It's not anything what he sounds like, but that's basically what he's been saying. He's like, oh, the UFC's been giving me grapplers. I can't wait to fight a striker. They give him a striker, that boy don't want to strike. He want to go out there and fucking grapple. Leon, he gets a takedown early on round one, I believe. He gets two takedowns actually. He jumps on the back of Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates landed some good low kicks early on, but he jumps on the back of Carlos Prates, hit him with some pitter pat shots, and there's a fucking. I mean, I've already seen like 30 edits of Carlos Prates. He's sitting there with fucking. He's like, bruh, with a little look on his face. He's just getting pitter patted while Leon Edwards is hanging on his back. And it was a rough looking first round for Carlos. I won't lie. I was thinking, damn man, if Leon can do this whole fight, it's gonna be rough. But that did not happen, not in the slightest, man. Just like I said, Carlos Prates went out there in round two, landed some good low kicks still. Um, caught Leon straight down the pipe with a left hand, put his ass the fuck out. Put him out, dude. Put him sleeping. Put him fucking. Gave him a nice little slumber. Leon Edwards smiling up at him as the follow up shot comes in. Fucking deuces him, puts him out. Impressive performance from Carlos Prates, the first man to ever knock out Leon Edwards. You kind of got a feel for Leon, bro. He's on a what 3-fight losing streak now. It's looking rough. It's looking real rough. I mean, I don't know who they're gonna give him next. Maybe they'll give him Gilbert Burns or fucking yeah, Gilbert Burns. That's like the only person I really see him beating at welterweight right now. The respect was just not there from Carlos Prates, man. He did not respect the power of Leon. Um, didn't really feel like he was in danger at any point in the fight, except for when he had his back. And even then, I mean, he was making the face. Like, but yeah, dude. Leon sticks his arm out, looks kind of framing off of him, backs up, and just gets inked right down the pipe, dude. Put out cold slumber. Impressive performance from Carlos Prates. As for what's next for Carlos Prates, man. Could do Michael Morales if Ian Gary beats Bilal. If not, Could do Shavkat, even though I've said Shavkat for every single fucking winner of the welterweight bouts tonight, but who knows when that man's gonna come back to fight. So I guess we'll see, man. We still got next weekend to see what goes on, see how the matchmaking goes in the welterweight division. But impressive performance from Carlos Prates, man. He's come to top five very soon. It's very impressive, bro. Especially after losing to Ian Gary. A lot of people were talking about he got fraud checked. The fighting nerds are fraud checked. Obviously not, man. I told y'all, boys. I told y'all, Carlos Prates coming for KO. That's exactly what happened. Foothy MMA certified pick. Um, yeah, dude. Moving on to the next fight. Lightweight bout performance of the night. Got the opening fight of the card. BSD versus Beneil Dariush. This fight was the entire 16 seconds long, bro. I thought Benoit was gonna starch Beneil early. I did not think he was gonna starch him in 16 seconds, but hey, man, that's the name of the game. Beneil landed one or two good low kicks. He landed one. I was like, oh, landed the second one, put Benoit on his ass for a second. I'm like, damn, okay, Beneil clinches up, lands a good knee, and then gets hit over the top with a big winging left fucking banker, dude. Put his ass the fuck to sleep, face first, ass in the air. Joe Rogan was talking about that's an early stoppage. Joe Rogan, you're a fucking retard. That was not an early stoppage, dude. Beneil was out, cold, sleeping. Um, Very impressive performance from Benoit Saint Denis. I think Beneil needs to retire, bro. I think his chin's completely gone. Well, he's getting pretty old. He's getting up there in age, and I don't see the UFC giving him any favors in when it comes to matchups. I think they'll give him Mauricio Rufy or someone next, whoever's coming off of a win, you know. Uh, as for BSD, I think he should move up the rankings. Maybe Michael Chandler if he fights before the White House card. Uh, yeah, impressive performance from BSD. We got this pick right. I did not think it would go that fast. I didn't think it'd be a 16-second fight, but BSD got some pop in his hands, man. Neil got no fucking chin at all. So impressive performance from BSD. Gonna be moving on to the next fight. The very last fight of the prelims. Impressive performance, man. I told y'all Bo Nick was coming out to look to do damage, and that's exactly what he did. In the first round, dude, Bo came out and he was getting to it. He got a big slamming takedown early on, just putting the beats on him. Some big shots as Rodolfo was getting up. He was landing good shots. His boxing looked somewhat improved. His kicking game is definitely improved, man. His low kicks were looking good. Um, I mean, Rodolfo Vieira isn't the biggest like test. I mean, he still is a test. Some people were picking Vieira to beat Bo Nickel for whatever fucking reason. Y'all are stupid. But Bo Nickel, yeah, dude. Second round, he did basically the same thing. He was just striking with him. It was a little pitter pat. It was a little boring, won't lie. Then in round three, Bo kept on throwing that left hand. He is really left hand heavy. I won't lie to you. He doesn't really throw that jab out there that much. He's a big power hand kind of guy. He just kind of throws the left with no setup. But it worked, obviously. Throwing that left out there. Round three, he feints the left. He comes up with a head kick and he puts Rodolfo Vieira clean out cold. If you would have told me that Bo Nickel had one of the best highlights of this card, I would have not believed you. Um, yeah, man, impressive performance from Bo Nickel. He gets the KO in round three. What's next for him? I think we could do. I saw someone saying Ruzaboyev, a good fight. I think he deserves a little bit of step up. Don't put him in the rankings yet. He's still green, in my opinion. I saw that. Um, but he does look improved, and he was coming out there to do damage. And this was the best performance of Bo Nickel's career, if we're being straight up. This is the highest level opponent that he's put out. And he put him out bad. So Very impressive performance from Bo Nickel. Moving on to the next fight. Oh, I got my prediction right as well. Let's not forget Foothy MMA certified prediction. We got it right. We got the method and the winner right. Moving on. Roman Kopylov versus RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez. This fight was pretty good, man. Round one. Let me check the stats. Matter of fact, round one, I think it was RoboCop's round. Kopylov had some good reverses, man. I was getting a little scared for RoboCop. He was trying to initiate the grappling. It wasn't really working. Roman Kopylov's takedown defense was looking pretty improved, but it just felt like he didn't really want to win that bad. Anytime Roman Kopylov was moving forward, he was winning the exchanges. But for the first two rounds, Gregory Rodriguez was kind of just walking him down. In round two, he hurt him, had him against the cage. Thought he was gonna get a finish. He didn't, but he's putting on him pretty good. And then in round three, Roman Kopylov was moving forward, but it just seemed like too little, too late. And Gregory Rodriguez wins this fight by decision. I think Gregory Rodriguez deserves another ranking spot after this fight. Um, maybe Marvin Vettori, maybe they'll give him. I mean, if you want to give him a big jump up, maybe give him. Who did Anthony Hernandez just fight? I think beat the shit out of Roman Dolidze. Yeah, Roman Dolidze. I think Gregory Rodriguez versus Roman Dolidze would be a good fight. Think I would pick Gregory Rodriguez in that fight. But yeah, as for Roman Kopylov, I don't fucking know, man. They might cut him. I don't think they will. I think they'll probably feed him to an up and comer. But good performance. Performance from Gregory Rodriguez in this fight. Yeah, moving on to the next fight, man. Aaron Blanchfield versus Tracy Cortez. My fucking wife, dude. Ah, my baby girl.
Boy, if you don't get
Aaron Blanchfield gets this fight done by submission in the second round. If I'm being honest with y'all, man, I knew Aaron Blanchfield was gonna win this fight. I picked Tracy Cortez clearly, entirely off of looks. Nah, I wouldn't say that, but there's definitely some bias in my pick. Yeah, the first round, dude, Tracy actually looked pretty good. She was putting combinations together well. It felt like she was outboxing Aaron Blanchfield. I thought she won the first round, but then in round two, or maybe it was early round one. Wait, let me make sure. No, it was round two, but in round two, Aaron Blanchfield gets a takedown pretty early on, and it really just felt like the whole tide changed. She realized that she could win the fight on the ground, and that's exactly what she did. She took Tracy down and she submitted her. She cut Tracy open, with some strike. I don't know what cut her open, but she cut her open with some strike. Um, ran her against the whole fucking octagon, grabbing her by the yacht. Gets the takedown. Tracy gets to her knees trying to get up, and Anna Blanchfield jumps the choke. She doesn't even have her hooks in, but Tracy didn't really dress the choke early enough, and Aaron Blanchfield gets the finish, man. If I'm being honest, I was not looking at the choking hands whenever the camera was panning onto Tracy with her butt up in the air. So I didn't even realize that she was about to get choked out, if I'm being completely dead serious with y'all boys. And my wife loses. Don't worry, man. Tracy Cortez will be back. We're gonna get in the gym, man. We're gonna do some grappling. We're gonna do a lot of grappling, starting in triangle. Yeah, she's gonna have me in the triangle. We're gonna start off from there. But we are gonna do a lot of grappling. I'm gonna make sure that Tracy focuses on a little bit less of looking pretty and a little bit more of being a fighter. But yeah, man, good win for Aaron Blanchfield. I think next for her, she could get uh maybe Jasmine Jasudavicius, or yeah, maybe she already lost to Manon Fiorot, so I don't know, man. Flyweight division's kind of in shambles right now, so well, we'll see. I mean, she might get a title shot off this. I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out, but she looked impressive. I think she could be one of the best grapplers at flyweight. As for Tracy Cortez, I don't know, man. Give her a step down. Let's stop pushing her so far up the rankings just because she's hot. Let's give her a winnable fight, please. I don't want to see my queen get beat up no more. So, yeah, man. Moving on to the next fight. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Ethan Ewing. Dude, let's take a fucking moment of silence for my hometown hero, please. Ethan Ewing, man. A new prospect at bantamweight. I don't know if y'all heard my dog just bark, but that motherfucker needs to shut the fuck up. We'll be honest. Ethan Ewing came out here, man, on a mission. The Professor Finesser, one of my new favorite fighters at bantamweight. I'm never gonna switch up on my boy Malcolm Wellmaker, but so impressive performance from Ethan Ewing came out. This was one of the best fights on the card if we're talking back and forth wise. Like every other fight was kind of just a big knockout or a smudge fest, and this fight was really entertaining. I had it 2-1 for Ethan Ewing. It definitely could have been 3-0. But yeah, he looked very impressive out there. He was getting the takedowns early on. Like I said, Malcolm Waymaker has a tendency to spam that check hook, and it just did not work in this fight. You can't be a power merchant. It really looked like Malcolm Waymaker was. It didn't really look like he was ready to go out there and go to war. It kind of looked like he was going out there expecting the round one finish. Like I don't know. He wanted everything to be too pretty out there. He wanted it to be too picture perfect. And whenever Ethan Ewing started putting the beats on him, it didn't look like he had much more than the hook, than the big shots. He was overextending on every single shot he threw. Malcolm throws every single shot with everything. And his defense looked really suspect if we're being completely honest. Ethan Ewing looked impressive though. Um he was landing some good combinations. He got caught pretty early on with a check hook. Had him stumbling. I thought, oh man, this knockout's coming. And it never came. Ethan Ewing looked good defensively. He was circling well. He was using his kicks. The takedown was there. He was landing some good knees in the clinch. Landed some good elbows against the cage. And yeah, he gets this fight done by decision. For Ethan Ewing, man, I think we got to give him a step up in competition. I mean, that's extremely impressive to come in on 2 days' notice and to essentially fraud check Malcolm Wellmaker 10-0. I think we could give Ethan Ewing someone along the rankings, around the rankings, maybe Davy Grant, Cody Garbrandt. Uh, as for Malcolm Wellmaker, I don't fucking know, man. It was a rough, it was a rough watch for Malcolm Wellmaker fans. You know, my boy putting on for
And
Augusta,
everybody,
Georgia,
thank you.
and
And
this is
this is
still
still
my
my
boy,
boy.
and he is. It's still my boy, but I don't know, man. It looks pretty rough. He was pretty stationary when he was getting hit. He wasn't rolling with shots well whenever the fight was moving on. And just like I said, he was spamming that check hook. And Malcolm Wellmaker's he's a quick twitch athlete, man. And just like the McGregors and the Roofies and all these fighters who got this nasty power, bro, when the fight moves on and they lose that power, they get really sluggish, really tired, and there's not much else that they have. So, I don't know, man. Malcolm Wellmaker, still my boy, but definitely needs to take a step back and reevaluate what's going on. Impressive win by Ethan Ewing nonetheless, and there's a new prospect at bantamweight, man. Definitely someone to look out for. Moving on to the next fight, early prelims. But I fucking tell y'all, boys, Kyle Dawkins gets this fight done in 50 fucking seconds by submission. Joe Mearshart didn't even throw a fucking strike, dude. GM3 needs to retire. Get the fuck out the sport, bro. He needs to retire. His time has passed. There's no more flukes. There's no more fucking round three GM3. There's none of it. Yeah, Kyle Dawkins looked impressive out there. He caught GM3 with I think it was a left hand. It was something. He caught him with something, whatever it was. He caught him. He put GM3 down and he jumped the Dars and he got this submission victory in 50 seconds. I didn't think it would be that easy, but I'm not surprised at all. I'm
Hey,
not
I'm not
surprised,
surprised,
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, Kyle Dawkins, the Darce Knight, man. I wrote that down in my last video. I forgot to fucking mention, dude. That is a badass nickname. That nickname's a fucking That shit's damn bad ice, I tell you what.
Damn bad ice, I tell you what.
Shit is bad ice. Yeah, dude. Kyle Dawkins gets the arch choke submission victory in 50 seconds. Like I said, bro, GM3 needs to retire. He didn't do nothing. I'm surprised he didn't retire. I thought he was gonna take the gloves off. I was waiting on it, but definitely. I mean, I don't know who they're gonna give him next, but whoever it is, I'm picking him. And they could give him me next, and I think I'd beat Gerald Mearshart at this point in time, if we're being completely honest. But yeah, for Kyle Dawkins, give him a little step up, man. He got 2 first-round finishes, early finishes too. Kyle Dawkins looks pretty good, man. At middleweight, this is redemption arc. 2 early finishes. You know, he got cut from the UFC before he came back, and yeah, man, it looked pretty impressive. Shout out to Kyle Dawkins, is a good win. 50 seconds. Yeah. Moving on to the next fight. Pat Sabatini versus Chepe Mariscal. Pat Sabatini looking damn good out there, man. Chepe Mariscal is still a fucking badass. I had Chepe win this fight by either late finish or TK or decision or points, whatever. Did not happen, man. He just couldn't get going. Pat Sabatini pushing the aggression, man. He had pushing the aggression. I mean, he had 7 takedowns in this fight. Uh, his striking didn't really look that bad either. I mean, it looked worse in the past. Pat Sabatini did really good. He got the back. It was pretty much just grappling dominance in this fight. I mean, Chepe Mariscal landed a good head kick. I think it was either into round 1, into round 2. He cut Sabatini open a little bit. I thought the tides were gonna change, but Pat Sabatini, man, he made some good adjustments. It felt like every time Chepe Mariscal, who's grappling, by the way, is not bad at all, you know? He's got some nasty judo throws and shit. Like, every single time that he would gain a little bit of momentum or would, like to reverse, Sabatini would adjust, and it's those adjustments that want him to fight on the ground. It's impressive performance from Pat Sabatini. What's next for him? Maybe someone a little closer to the rankings, you know? He looked damn good in there. I think he can grapple with some of the best at featherweight, and his losses are aging pretty well. I mean, especially the Diego Lopez loss. Like, everyone loses Diego Lopez except for Volk. So yeah, man, Chepe Mariscal. He was 5-0 before this in the UFC. He's 5-1 now. He still looked good out there, but obviously take a step back. Um, yeah, dude, very good performance from Pat Sabatini in this fight. Moving on to the next fight, Fatima Klein versus Angela Hill, man. What I fucking tell y'all boys, Fatima Klein's the real deal. She's actually a problem at strawweight, I believe. You know, she out there training with Aaron Blanchfield. Angela Hill didn't really look good in this fight. One of the judges gave her a round, I think. Bro, y'all are fucking stupid. Fatima Klein won every single fucking second of this fight, I feel like. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I was on my phone or something. Angela Hill landed some good shots, but Fatima Klein looked damn impressive out there. And she actually puts damage on people, especially for
Watch your profanity.
a WMA fighter, you know? She's putting the beats on Angela Hill, and she was mixing up the takedowns too. I mean, she looked damn good out there. It was basically domination. That's what I wrote down. Very impressive performance from Fatima Klein. In that round 3, I thought she might have got a finish. She was searching for it the entire fight, and that says a lot for WMMA. So it's a good prospect at strawweight, man. She's in the rankings now. Angela Hill, thinks she needs to retire. I mean, what, she's 18-17 now, or 18-16, something like that. I mean, what else do you got? You know what I'm saying? How much left do you got in the tank? That's a lot of fights and not a lot of wins. Well, it's a lot of wins, you know what I'm saying? It's respect to Angela Hill and all, but I don't know, man. I think she could hang it up and no one would really care. As for Fatima Klein, man, give her a step up. Give her another step up. She looked damn impressive out there. Striking looked good, her grappling looked good. She was mixing it up well. And yeah, dude, very impressive win by Fatima Klein. Moving on to the second to last fight on the card. Well, I guess the second to first fight. The second fight, whatever the fuck. On the card, fucking Lysanger Susur Kaya versus Eric McConaughey. Bro, let me fucking tell y'all boys. Susarkayev is fucking buns.
He's fucking bum.
He's shitbox, dude. He's fucking terrible. I don't give a fuck that he won this fight by round 3 KO. It was a nasty KO, I won't lie. He put McConaughey on his fucking face. But if Susarkayev fights anyone who has any confidence in their own abilities, he's fucking losing, dude. His defense looked fucking horrendous in this fight. He was getting clipped bad by Eric McConaughey, man. That cannot be fucking happening. He's a minus 1200 favorite. And yes, he won by round 3 KO TKO. But he could have been down 2-0 in this fight. I think more realistically it was 1-1. But I think Eric McConaughey won that first round, and he landed some big shots in round 2. He landed some elbows against the cage. He was controlling Susarkayev. And Susarkayev started the fight off. He's like leaning back, man. He's sitting against the cage, being all nonchalant and shit. Bro, you out there being nonchalant and you barely being Eric McConaughey. Like, yeah, you got the finish, whatever the fuck, bro. But you almost got finished in your last fight. Susarkayev's defense looks fucking horrendous, man. Every single time he gets touched, he just puts up a high guard and just fucking sits there and he doesn't move. And it's kind of pitiful. I think he was calling for Bo Nickel after this. Fuck that, dude. Fuck no. I think Bo Nickel has his way with Susarkayev. I think he loses to the first good fighter that he fights. Eric McConaughey, I mean, performance by bro. He won at least a round, in my opinion, if not two, off of someone that he was like a plus 750 underdog against. So shout out to Eric McConaughey, man. But Susakayev looked very bad in this fight. I'm not bought on the hype at all. Um, and honestly, I'm hate watching in his next fight. I just think the whole nonchalant out there not respecting your opponent's thing is fucking stupid. Whenever you're a minus 1200 favorite and you're like, he got a finish, but he kind of needed one, you know? Like, his kicking game looked pretty good, but his defense is very suspect. And he didn't really implement the grappling as much either. I mean, he's 2 of 7 on takedowns. Like, Eric McConaughey stuffing 5-year takedowns. That's not a good look at all. So this little cocky fucker gets the win, but like I said, man, not very impressive. Moving on to the very first fight of the card, last fight, whatever. Um, Borishev versus Camillo. This is a pretty uneventful fight. Camillo wins by decision. Borshev's probably gonna get cut. And yeah, a really good fight. That's about it. But yeah, man, overall this card, man. I don't care. Yeah, this card, we went 8-6 on picks. Let's see, I picked Camillo, I won. I got that. That's 1-0. Susakayev, Klein. I picked Chepe, so that's 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 8-3, 8-4, 8-5, and 8-6. Yeah, we went 8-6 on this card. Foothy MMA, worst predictor on YouTube, man. But we're gonna come back, man. I'm sorry for slacking. This video's coming out a little bit late. It's 9:44. It's Monday right now, so I'm definitely big time slacking. But had to go to church on Sunday and shit.
Believe in us. God did.
Got some Zach sauce that y'all should know. But Islam Makhachev's the GOAT, man. Valentina Shevchenko's the GOAT. I'm very excited for welterweight moving forward. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all boys for watching. Subscribe, do all that YouTube shit. I'm gonna drop another video this week. I know I've been slacking, like I said. I'm a little bit sick, but we definitely gonna break down this weekend's card. And appreciate y'all boys for watching. Like I said, Foothy MMA, we still on the come up. We still on that grind. It's grind time.
But yeah, man, Foothy MMA out of here. I appreciate y'all boys.
Peace.